Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking CBD. I think there is so much controversy happening around the CBD atmosphere right now. There's so many pros and so many cons, and I want to just kind of run through everything with you guys so you know exactly what you're doing when you go out to try CBD if you decide to try CBD. Make sure to stay to the end of this video to find out all of the pros and to find out if there's any detrimental cons. You never know, it might be deadly. Jumping right into today's video, let me just start rolling because there's so much I have to say about this and there's so many different aspects of it that we have to talk about. Diving right in, I have two types of CBD. One of the CBDs is not hemp derived and the other one is hemp derived. So the difference between the two is the one that is not hemp derived is derived from orange peel, which is very interesting. So this is by the brand Source Pure and it's 100% THC free. THC is actually the substance found in marijuana that makes you high, basically. So the second CBD I have is a full spectrum CBD drops, 500 milligrams CBD. So this is my second one. I actually tested the orange peel CBD for about 3 weeks and nothing happened, and I didn't see a decrease in my stress whatsoever. So I've actually taken CBD in the past. I used to take CBD from a brand called Plus, and unfortunately, taking that actually led to anxiety, which seems very counterintuitive. And I didn't want to give up. I actually wanted to try it again, and I did find one that in fact works. Well, after trying the orange peel one and realizing that it's not working, there's two theories that I have. It is either that the orange peel derived CBD doesn't do the same effects on the brain as it does when it's hemp derived, or the dosage was too low and I wasn't correctly taking the dosage. So the dosage on the orange peel derived was 25 milligrams. Well, the one that I have now is 500 milligrams. So there is a huge difference between that. I don't necessarily take the whole 500 in a day. I think I take about 100 milligrams to 200 milligrams daily. But another really big difference between the one I take now and the one I was taking is this one's actually organic. So a factor to consider when you want to take CBD is to make sure that it is organic. Otherwise, it's likely that you are consuming pesticides like Roundup that contribute to cancer. So one of the cons of CBD is that it is likely to contain trace amounts of THC. That is actually kind of something that's been going around the internet. That is an issue. So you want to make sure that you source your CBD well. Don't just take any CBD thing that you find anywhere. And I know a lot of you must be thinking, will CBD help my eczema? My question to you is your eczema stress related? Do you notice that when you get stressed out, your eczema flares? It's most likely yes. And so CBD can be used orally. You have to source it well. It has to be organic. You can have it pretty much at whatever stage you want. It's not going to make you itch. The thing is you can't rely on it. So like for example, I'm not going to be taking this long term. I have to figure out stress management strategies so I don't rely on CBD. Because what's the point of us going natural, getting away from topical steroids and Dupixent if we're just going to fall into another crutch? And so CBD is a very, very good method of starting to control your stress, to get your mind to a place where you can actually come up with a good stress routine. So some other questions you might be wondering, CBD is in fact gluten-free unless there are other ingredients. So CBD can come in many different forms. I never ever recommend taking the gummies when you have eczema because it contains sugar. That's just not a smart idea. Make sure that you take, if you have eczema and you're watching this, make sure you take drops like this. And make sure that it's just pure CBD oil with coconut oil, because otherwise your CBD may be flavored and it may be unnatural flavoring. And then we go into a whole other box of issues. And CBD is vegan, just for you vegans out there to know. So do I take CBD? Yes. Do I recommend CBD? Yes. And there's obviously some controversy just because it's related to marijuana. It's similar to the marijuana plant, but it's hemp. And you just have to source it well. And pretty much that's the only real con that I have, because otherwise you don't know what you're actually taking. You don't know if there's sugar in there, so just making sure you go with a pure CBD. They also have CBD supplements, but then you get into this whole other thing of like what ingredients are safe when you're taking supplements. Like, I don't love my clients taking magnesium cereate or titanium dioxide. However, it's fine if you just do it from a dropper. It's just pure CBD oil, and it's usually mixed with coconut oil. So what you can do with this CBD is what they recommend with the one that I just got, my organic CBD, is to fill up the dropper and put it underneath your tongue and leave it there for 30 seconds. This is so it gets absorbed quickly into your bloodstream. And then you just swallow it. I like to add mine to smoothies. I add it to banana nice cream. I add it into my yogurt, or I just take it. Sometimes I don't love the oily taste, so I put it into other things. There was actually a law passed that is making sure that hemp-derived CBD can't be sold in stores unless it's inside of a substance. Meaning, like, if it's in a lotion or if it's in a cream, if it's in a bath bomb, they can be sold at grocery stores, but the drops themselves can't, so you may have to specialty order them, just so you guys know. But the laws are changing very, very fast about all of this, and I know there might be some reservations just because it's kind of derived from the same plant as marijuana, except it's hemp instead of a marijuana plant. They're obviously related, but taking CBD isn't getting high. So take that out of your mind. It is just good for calming the mind. There's a lot of benefits, and I highly encourage you to do some research because there's a lot of new research coming, and so make sure to keep yourself updated with everything that's kind of going on as far as CBD. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little bit rambly, but that's okay. I wanted to just get all of the facts out that I know that's been spinning around in my head, and make sure you guys know that if you have eczema and it's stress-related eczema, the CBD really helps. Thank you so much for watching that video. I'm now gonna go over all the different things that I offer and how I can help you further. So if you're looking for a support group, I do have a Facebook support group called Healthy Skin, Happy Living. It's an awesome community full of people all over the world. It's very diverse, and people go in and just ask each other, you know, I have this problem, is it normal, and am I okay? And so people will be like, yeah, I went through the same thing. If you need even more help than that, I do have coaching programs. It's for eczema specifically, inflammation-related disorders and diseases as well, and I help coach you through that. It is a very specialized coaching. There is a video on my website that goes in depth. So I just wanted to tell you guys, you know, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I can help you in such a large range of ways. And if you shoot me a message on Instagram, my handle currently is Michelle Mills _. It will be changing to Coach Michelle Mills very soon. Send me a direct message and I will add you to a support group messenger on Instagram. And everyone is amazing, still very diverse, very supportive, and I'll see you guys there. See you in my next video. Bye!